friends!
There we go.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Is there anyone out there? Siobhan, you have chat in your hand.
I do have chat in my hand.
Can they hear us?
The Oracle of Chat says sound!
The Oracle of Chat says sound. Okay, good.
All right.
Hello?
I'm just finishing the going live tweet because I'm so far behind. So just give me 1 second, chat, and we'll be right with you.
Also, chat, would you like to look at yourself?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Make them
Wow, I
see the
typoed.
Matrix.
I'm really glad I went back over this because I typoed Twitch and distracted Elf while I was trying to rush
Two
through.
important parts of the tweet.
So we'll just tweet that. That's fine. Okay, cool. That's suitable. Everybody knows we're live. So, here we are with our session 0 of TBD&D, which is what we've decided it's called now, or I've decided it's called now because whatever. I couldn't think of a better title, and we don't really have a theme yet. So I couldn't name it like Grimdarkia or whatever if everybody's like, I'm playing a clown, you know, like it's no good. It's not possible.
I mean,
you could
it is
mix them.
edgy. It is edgy by default. I think that's the
It's
way.
edgy by default. I mean, I'm GMing it, so it'll be as edgy as that, at least. Cool. Well, alright, so, like, first things first, let me introduce the various people around the room, or introduce yourselves if you'd prefer. Siobhan, why don't you go first just to give us an example introduction thing. By the way, all these people are LARPers and cool and lovely role-playing friends that I have, so you'll like them, I promise.
Hi, I'm Siobhan. I like to LARP and play computer games and play video games, and I spend a lot of time with... I'm gonna point... Wait, point. I need to point this way.
I'm
with this one.
invading!
With this one. With that one. And,
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, you guys know Siobhan already, most of you. Kristen, you wanna...
Hello, I'm Kristen. I LARP with most of the people here. I also do other LARPs and help run another
Yeah,
LARP.
you're doing, like, vampire stuff at the moment, right?
Yeah, storyteller for that.
Yeah.
I do a lot of tabletop, and I've done some arts and crafts on your stream.
Yeah,
in the
Kristen
past.
has been on the stream before. For those of you who are long-standing
while.
viewers, it's been like a couple years
Yeah.
now. Each time it has been like bones related,
Yes.
because it was a bone crown first, and then the skull mask. That's a Kristen creation. So, cool. All right, Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I also LARP with all these nerds. They're fantastic. I also go by Helene on the stream chat.
Yeah. So if
I've
you
been
see
around
Emily,
a couple times.
yeah,
So.
it's also the name of your LARP character, whom has been in many stories of mine recently.
Oh
So.
shit, what a coincidence.
Yeah.
Wow.
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 Brody.
I'm Brody. Nice to meet all of you wonderful people. I too,
Can I?
what a surprise LARP with all of these people. I am one of the Vespin from the stories.
Yeah.
Skull.
Skull in a lot of my stories. So we are indeed here doing this thing. Here's the first thing that we should talk about, I guess. Like, because we haven't had any like previous conversation, because I kind of wanted this to be like a little bit organic in terms of the way that we like came up with stuff together. Because the way I like to do the GMing thing is a little bit collaborative, in terms of like I don't want to write an epic story and then keep it to myself and then have you like go through it sections at a time. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
I want to know, like, what you guys are interested in sort of pursuing, like, the kind of adventure that you're interested in, like, what the tone, sort of, the vibe is that you're, like, interested in playing or that you find playing the most interesting, as well as, like, what kind of world we want to pursue. Because I know a couple of people have some, like, character concepts, especially her, have some character concepts, like, wheeling around, and I want to make sure that I don't make something for a group of human adventurers in a racist town that hates anything that's not humans, and, like, you're a Kenku, you're a kobold, you're a whatever, and you're a centaur. Like, it's not helpful, you know? So we gotta, like...
Well, that might be pretty fun.
I mean, it could be, and if we want to do that, we can totally do it, right? But I want to talk about it first, rather than you guys being like, well, we can't go into town. You know, like...
Fucking, I'm going into town!
So,
We can. We just have to be very careful about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like a good thing to talk about. This is me looking at chat, by the way. The only thing I have is chat on here. So this is the one episode chat where you get to like tell anything. You get any input at all. Well, you get input in other stuff, but that you get any input into like what we're actually doing.
Tell me what character I should
Or
play.
characters that, like, this is the one where we can interact
Chat
with you.
rules as characters.
Lexica
Oh,
says,
no.
Lexica says 3 of you should play kobolds and be in a trench coat to go into town.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't do the voice, otherwise maybe.
Well, you know, just because in Underworld the kobold voice is this doesn't mean it's the kobold voice in whatever else.
Okay,
I'm
So I don't-
in
I-
gravelly kobold.
Okay, I be one that talk. You be one under.
Huh?
Down.
We get the shinies.
Ah!
There
Yeah.
we go.
I mean, I played a
But I
kobold.
mean,
I played a kobold for like a 40-session game or something recently. His voice was this. They just sound like this. It's not that bad,
Okay.
right? This is
Okay.
D&D. You can put away the LARP expectations.
It's the only expectations I have.
So what I hear is 3 kobolds on a trench coat riding a centaur.
Oh, God.
riding a centaur who's wearing like a ball gown to hide the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
like that'd be fun.
Disguised centaur.
once.
Yeah.
With the world's smallest
But in
thing to do is a
seriousness,
hat.
I really do
The,
want to
um,
play a centaur.
The other thing I want to, before we get into specific character
Okay.
stuff, the other thing I want to make sure that I cover, because it's an important thing when you're doing stuff like with people that you haven't like gamed with in this kind of space before and like all that kind of stuff, is like hard lines. You know what I mean? Like anything you really don't want to see as well, I want to know about that, right? And like those could be anything, right? You really hate brain surgery? You don't want to hear about any brain surgery in the game? I can do that. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. It's like we got to make sure that we're establishing like the role-playing boundaries as well. Not that I think that'll be a problem. We're all very communicative. We're good at like dealing with that stuff. But I feel like it's important to say, you know?
Yeah.
So tone. Let's start with that. What do you guys think? Like what kind of game do you want to run? Are we going for a Monty Python jokes around the table, like shit yourself laughing kind of D&D campaign, or are we going like a little more serious, or are we going like mystery? Are we going sword and sorcery adventure? We want high fantasy, low fantasy. We want magic in it, magic outlawed. You know, like everything, anything we want to do. Like there's such an option.
There's a lot of decisions.
I always like the stuff that I always like is I like a little more serious. That's kind of my tone. Like I like the darker, grimmer stuff, and like I can adapt that. Obviously, I'm capable. But my natural tone is to go a little edgy because that's
You gotta live life on the
I
edge.
play Aaron every month. Like you know,
Yeah. I enjoy serious campaigns.
Mhm.
It's fun to do that, but the silly ones are always a blast. So
it's kind of up in the air.
yeah,
All right.
either or.
Grimdark with humor.
I mean, and there's no reason it can't be that,
Well,
right?
It's true.
It's just one of those things where it's like I want to make sure that there isn't somebody who's like, if this is the most serious campaign ever, I quit. You know what I mean? Before we even start.
I do think D&D lends itself well to like a little
A
bit of
little
humor
whimsy.
because like I mean 1 out of 20 times it's
Yeah,
like
one
something
out,
ridiculous
1 out of 20
happens.
times. 1 out of 20 times you really fuck up, or
Yeah,
you really
yeah.
succeed.
Yeah.
And you suplex the dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know how you
Stuff
did that. It
happens.
was like 8 size categories larger than you,
Yeah.
but
But congratulations.
So-
it's
so
a
I'm-
fulcrum of its toenail.
So I'm thinking like something like in terms of vibe, like something like a cartoon for teenagers.
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Saturday morning cartoon, but like for the 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
it's,
totally.
It's a bit serious, a fair amount of angst.
It's like your Teen
and-
Titans fantasy.
Late night
Yeah.
Teletoon.
but still
Mm.
lots of jokes
Just
and.
not too late, otherwise.
Not too
Yeah,
late.
that-
Yeah.
Whoa! We're not.
We
We're not
talking
Robot
about like
Chicken
some
here.
8:30 here.
I like
They
that.
stroll it at 10 o'clock.
So yeah, per nerd J in chat says so like Young Justice but D&D. Yeah, kind of tone wise.
It's like the one show I haven't watched.
I mean, me
I've
too.
heard-
I can
Heard
assume
good
though.
things.
I've heard good things. Same. But, okay, so I'm realizing I may have taken this in the wrong order because if you have character ideas that you're, like, super excited about or anything
We
that
can
you're,
go
like,
either way.
you're, like, thinking on, we can then adapt the setting to the characters in that same method. So does anybody have, like, a class or a race or something that they really want to do? Siobhan, I know you're dying to burst
Class.
forth.
Oh, gee.
I
look up the classes real quick.
well see
Oh, yeah,
how
that's-
I-
Sorry, Siobhan.
Oh.
I'm interrupting you. But that's another good point. How many of you have played a 5e game before? That's an important thing for chat to know.
5e?
Played like 2.
You played like 2 5e games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might have played
That's
one
where I'm
Like
at.
same for you, Kristen? Yeah. Siobhan has played 0 5e games. How about you, Ryan? 5e?
Might have possibly played one.
Okay, cool. We're all in like the same place except for me, who have played way too many. Great. Good. That's perfect GM position.
Yeah, you could just like say things we won't even call you on.
And I'm sorry I interrupted you. Please.
Races and classes.
Well, I bought you the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica on the condition that I could possibly play a centaur.
Yeah.
So I would like to play a centaur.
I imagined that was probably gonna happen.
Yeah, in terms of like what kind of class or what kind of like more to the character, I'm not really sure. I just really like I've always wanted to like play kind of like the character who just can't pretty much do anything, like who has to interact with the space in a completely different way.
Yeah, ladders are gonna be a problem.
Yeah, this might this might
climbing.
murder the character really fast. Who knows? But I think it'll be fun to find out.
Lots of rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need somebody strong with rope to just lift
Haul you.
Yeah.
So someone's got to be a Goliath.
Or like an orc.
Yeah.
A full orc.
Yeah.
So I want to make it clear that like anything in the books is free game. If you wanna play a monstrous race or like something from Xanathar's or like whatever
Okay.
in the various tomes I have on the table, which you are welcome to peruse, obviously.
I'm just pretty much thinking of trying something new, so like new race, new class. Kind
Yeah,
of
hit
thing.
it up. You're welcome to do that. Adventuring parties are always a bunch of weirdos, like, so I'm not really expecting human, and human.
I kind of
'cause-
want to be a snake bard.
Snake Bard?
Just to
Like,
do it.
like UNT Pureblood Bard?
Yeah, I can't remember what they are.
They are one of the most powerful races in the game.
Because
Because they have magic resistance, which means they get advantage on, like, all saves against magic.
I'm gonna give everyone advantages on saves, on top of my advantages on saves.
Yeah.
I am Snake Boy.
Okay, so UNT Bard is an interesting concept. I like that. I
Okay.
like that.
Super buff.
Like, really beefy.
No,
UNT
he's gonna
Bard.
be tiny. He's just gonna make everyone else around him super
Oh,
buff.
super buffing, like, Bard. Yeah, I got
I'd be
you.
like-
Like,
Just like, go do the thing, guys.
Yeah.
I believe in you. He's
Yeah.
just a chill dude.
But how are you? Okay, maybe I don't know what Yuan-Ti look like. But
Think
you had
about it.
arms.
yeah, UNT, they're humanoid. They just
Okay.
have some snake-like features.
No,
Okay.
see, she has my extra legs.
UNT have legs. You know that, right?
No, man.
I didn't know.
I'm an amputee.
Oh no. Okay. All right. So UNT Bard, Centaur, something. What other situations are we looking at? Ryan,
Well,
Kristen.
I've played an elf before, and none of the other races seem to interest me except tiefling or tiefling.
Tieflings are cool.
So I'm looking into it right now. I might play one. We'll
Yeah.
see. I'm reading.
Tieflings mean like what is it? Devils?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Half
like
devils.
half human, half
Well,
devil
they're like
kind of
there's
thing.
demonic blood or
Mm.
or devilish blood.
That's kind of the
somewhere.
mood I'm in right now because like I'm playing that in LARP
Yeah.
to a point.
I feel you.
like
I
giving
also
myself
feel
horns
I
and
always
stuff,
feel a little
so-
drawn to the
I'm just avoiding playing a barbarian for the 4th time.
You want T Malison with 2 snake arms, please. Yeah. so there's like the purebloods who are the ones you can play as a player character, but then the UNT monsters are all weird as shit. Like the Malisons are like regular people with like their arms are just snake mouths or stuff like that. It's just like, why UNT? Why do you do this?
Because I can.
Why is this a thing you're doing?
I
I
have
got
a
bored
third
and had
foot
some
on my
spare
tail.
parts
I
lying
had some
around.
spare snake hands.
Just kind of slapped it all together. Won't stop biting all the time though.
It's just faster for eating. I don't have to pick up the food. I just put my head at the food.
I just
Every handshake becomes very awkward.
just like very aggressive, yeah.
I wonder if they taste the same. Like if this one has different like this one's like that has the like sweet detectors and this one has the savory detectors.
Do snakes even taste the difference between sweet
Well,
and
they scent
savory?
the air.
I don't
Probably not between sweet
I don't
and
think they
savory.
do, yeah.
It's
Because they
just
just
blood and not
swallow
blood.
they just
Yeah.
swallow it whole, right?
But think of how many different
They live for
directions
the
you can
buffet.
smell
They
in.
live for the buffet, yeah. Alright, cool. So maybe tiefling, maybe elf, we don't know yet. Cool. Class undecided, I like it. Kristen, any ideas? Any plans?
No.
Do you want to browse? There is
Possibly.
okay.
I tend to build characters to fill holes, so I'm very much sort of just like, well, I know Bard's out, which is great because I'm already playing a different Bards. I don't want to like have too many.
Just because
to
the
say.
player's handbook is being used and you probably know all the stuff. And
I have
yeah,
one.
there it is. So there's Volo's Guide to Monsters, your other access for races. And
So I'm gonna.
I always start with the race and then go to class, but some people start class and then go to race.
I mean, it all works.
I mean, you got to look at what stats get buffed by what things.
It's
and
true.
So forth.
Another fun idea.
if we're
is,
thinking-
like Tengu maybe.
Oh, the
'Cause- or
like
Kenku. That's what they
yeah,
call
the
them in
like
this.
crow people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like they can't say anything they haven't heard before.
They just copy stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a warrior Kenku's name will be like the sound of a shield
Yeah, like
hitting a sword.
clang, slash.
Yeah.
Could you play an incredibly intelligent Kanku that's been around for a long time and can speak full English because he's heard
Because he's heard
everything?
all his accent would be
Hey,
all
man.
over the place though.
Oh, that would be weird.
Hi man, my name is
Hello.
Rick. I like to go around the place and do certain things from time to time.
To time.
Just like sat in the back of a tavern and listened to everything, so half
Yeah.
of it's sort of slurred that they repeat because they've heard it from drunk people.
Yeah. Just sound kind of drunk all the time
Yeah.
because they hang out in the tavern.
Yeah. Interrupted by occasional sounds of belching and musical instruments.
Just loot.
If it's a Kenku that had the keen mind feed, it's probably plausible, yeah. So much book
So
browsing.
I
So,
was.
yeah, go ahead.
I was thinking, like an idea I had for like playing a centaur could be like playing a cleric of the god of knowledge, and being like. So the idea for this was because like I was like, hey, if I'm a centaur, that means I can like carry like saddlebags of
book
books.
bag idea.
Yeah, saddlebags of books around. And be just like, I want to teach like all the bugbears how to read.
And they're just
I'm gonna teach the bugbears to sing.
I have a friend who plays a bugbear in a campaign.
Yeah.
Is it Mason?
Yes.
Yeah, because he was talking about that character for this campaign.
Yeah, it's he was like, I only want to play if I can play a bugbear. Bugbears are the best.
Yeah, the Centaur bookmobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're playing a Yuan-Ti or a Kenku, it works out. I'm not intending
Could
to.
be trying to teach the Kenku how to read or something.
You and
like
are
speak.
pretty smart.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I am.
Oh,
Well, the dice will decide that.
that's true. We have to roll stats
I
once
could-
we've
yeah.
decided on concept.
Just be a shady Tiandi and be like, no, this is what they do around here, Centaur friend.
I mean, or
Eat the flowers.
you could be like, I don't know what your character dynamic
I have
is,
no
but it
idea.
could be like,
Ryan?
hey, she's teaching me how to read and she's babysitting me. This is hilarious. I'm just gonna play into that.
It would depend on whether I did Kenku or.
I think
Snow
Ryan's
versus-
trying to tell.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
Ryan's trying to tell us an idea.
So, what are the limits on a paladin? Can I not follow a god, but follow in a set of ideals and get my powers from that?
Yeah, I think it says that you can.
I think it says that too.
Um,
on
'cause
my-
they have
And
the
there's some
different
different paladin subtypes in the other books too. If you don't want
Okay,
to play one of the subtypes.
Because I want to play a tiefling who kills demons, but doesn't follow any higher power.
Okay, so like a tiefling of like
Judgment or
good,
conquest.
like angelic good.
Not really. Not particularly
Okay.
good,
He wants
but
to end on
kills
a fool.
demons. More maybe a vengeance or something.
I feel like a vengeance paladin. Yeah, you could
Yeah,
do that. Yeah,
just like a-
maybe you want vengeance for your own bloodline,
Yeah,
like whatever
like,
corrupted it way back
maybe
then.
an unholy, wrathful paladin tiefling who slaughters demons.
Or like Oath of Conquest, which is like the almost blackguard paladin.
What does that do?
Like
So
almost
Oath of
evil
Conquest is like
for a
I am
landing.
strong and you are weak
I'm gonna
kind
kill
of
you.
stuff. The like I step on your head because I can type of paladin.
Okay, what if I wanted it to be like, this guy is a knight of something that was bigger? I don't really...
Like some order
Yeah, like
that
an
we can
order,
invent
or
because it's our world.
we could, and like it could be demons or it could be like an actual kingdom or something. Maybe I don't.
Okay,
I'm pretty
alright, yeah.
open.
No, I'm so like a paladin is what I'm hearing right
Pretty
now.
much.
And then we can figure out oath stuff and like where
Yeah.
you want to be at. Read Vengeance because I think it's in there.
Okay.
Vengeance
Uh,
is kick-ass.
And
It's
then
one of
where
my
is
favorites.
Conquest? Is it in Xanathar's?
I
Because
know
I'm
it's-
I think it's in
somewhat
Xanathar's.
basing this off of a Dark Souls character
third window.
who
Yeah.
only pretty much kills demons
It's
in
either
Dark Souls
this
3
one or
because that's like half the
Vrolos.
bosses in the game.
I
Yeah.
think it is Xanathar's though.
Let me see. Yeah, it is in Xanathar's, says chat.
Thank you,
Oath
chat.
of Vengeance.
Yeah, there's Oath of Conquest and Oath of Redemption here in this. So.
Oath of Redemption might be fun.
I don't know what it is. So
That could be like your.
So
I'm
here's
fighting
the
against
Oath of
corruption,
Conquest.
blah.
Here's the Oath of Conquest like subsection. Oath of Conquest paladins are paladins who seek glory in battle and subjugation of their enemies. It isn't enough for these paladins to establish order. They must crush the forces of chaos, sometimes called night tyrants or ironmongers. Those who swear the oath gather into grim orders that serve gods or philosophies of war and well-ordered might.
See right there, it says you can do a philosophy, not God.
Yeah.
Also, the like against chaos.
Also,
works really well.
it is law. It is like iron law. So it's not necessarily good or evil, but it's law.
Okay.
Um,
I'll be an anti-hero paladin who
Hey.
kills demons.
but yeah.
So vengeance would also work
So, like-
because you just kill whatever does evil.
Yeah. Oath of
But I
Conquest
can't
spells.
be too ambiguous with that, otherwise I'd have to kill myself.
If you want to take a gander.
Ooh, we'll do more reading. Does
Wait,
somebody want the player
tieflings are
handbook?
devils, not demons, right?
Tieflings are either.
Okay.
No.
You could be like from devils, so then you don't like.
What's the difference between devils and demons in this?
So devils are, I mean, according to like the metaphysics of D&D, like Faerun, devils are lawful evil and demons are chaotic evil. So devils are the like sign my contract, and demons are the like I'll bite your head off.
And they're at war.
Okay.
And they're at war constantly.
This would be
in the blood war.
devil for sure. Like, kind of almost seeming like he wants to be royalty. That's how he would hold himself, I guess.
Oh, like your character? Yeah.
Yeah, like
very,
a right proper knight,
Yeah.
but he's fallen
Like
or something.
Dark nobility.
Or maybe he like went too far, or
Yeah.
did something he shouldn't have,
Because,
or
like,
Fallen paladin.
that kind of
His,
stuff.
his name in Dark Souls is Aemon the Fallen, and anytime before that he's Knight Aemon or something. So
I mean, don't
That's
copy
the entire
don't
theme.
copy too directly.
no, this is my personal character.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't actually exist in the Dark Souls lore. It's just a thing I do.
Oh,
I
okay.
make proper characters when I play games. Okay,
I like
this
it.
is why I play
No,
D&D.
I like it. I thought you were just riffing off something that already existed.
Hell
I'm like,
no.
don't do that.
No, I like being original.
It's time for me to play my original character, Solaire.
Yes, Soleil. He praises the moon
sorry,
god.
I decided I want to play a drow.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I'm going to call myself like Drizzow.
Drizzow.
Drizz.
He's so edge, dark edge.
Yeah, but I'm actually
an
going to
elf
be a
named
good
Flea.
guy.
Oh,
Do
no.
you have a
Oh,
Do you have
no.
a pair of matched scimitars? One named Twinkle and one named Icing Death. Those are their actual names.
No, one's name's Twinkle and the other name is Star.
Maybe it's better than Icing Death. Jesus.
With this most sad cupcake.
My sword, Icing Death. Like,
I am the master chef.
all right. So what I'm hearing so far, UNT Bard,
Maybe Bard.
maybe something else. We'll
Yeah,
get
it
to that.
depends.
We'll get to that. Tiefling Paladin. Yeah.
I'm liking it.
Are you set on that? Okay.
Yes, I'm liking
Centaur something.
Yeah.
I haven't decided yet,
Yeah.
but Centaur something. The cleric bookmobile is
Cleric
one of the-
Bookmobile or Monk.
or Centaur monk.
Yes!
Just a hoof in the face.
Yeah.
Just like
How many
I mean, it's
extra
very
kicks per
effective.
turn does she get?
none. And then Kristen, you're still kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god, we'll teach you the Chun-Li spin. You'll win every encounter.
Just be like, I do a cartwheel. No. No, you don't.
With sword.
Centaur monk running on walls.
Ah, that's how you'll get up things.
I mean, honestly, you may want to roll stats before you decide monk, because you need high wisdom and high
Yeah.
dex.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like for our paladins, you're gonna have to get some good stats.
Good charisma,
Yeah.
good strength.
So,
good
so I'm
A little
thinking.
bit of
con. Yeah.
Several good numbers.
Yeah.
So a good paladin is a spooky boy.
Or just be a mediocre paladin, which is also fun.
Which is also fun.
I'm totally okay with being a mediocre paladin.
I mean, there's probably a reason you fell anyway. It
Well,
could
yeah.
be. Yeah.
Exactly, that's the
Everything
point.
was too
Maybe
hard.
you're just crumbling under the pressure.
Okay, does
Just
anyone want to look at the
crumbling
books?
under the pressure.
I'm gonna remember these page numbers.
Yeah, I'll take a
36
look
and
through some
84.
classes there. So that might help.
There are also some other races in the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica.
Character sheet.
Yeah, hand it off to.
They have different variants for humans, elves, and they also have like Loxodon and Minotaurs.
Okay.
Minotaurs, and there's a variant goblin in there too.
Pass me that.
Thank you.
Just that I was trying to hold 3 books at once.
Yeah. Oh, and I opened it to Yuanti. I see what you mean.
Yeah, they're weird, right?
Yeah.
That's not what they look like.
Oh,
The
okay.
player characters don't look like that. But
That's
Okay.
pretty sweet, though.
What the?
So that's more what I was thinking.
they're also Simic
Like a
hybrids,
Medusa boy.
and what was the other one that's in the fucking Ravnica one? The blue guy's Vidalcan. They're like blue Vulcans. So chat, while we all leaf through books and so on, I hope that everything sounds good and that like you can hear us and that the crosstalk is not too distracting. And this is the episode that I need to get those kind of pieces of information and collate them into trying to do something about it. So, sound is great? Okay, good. That's lovely. Glad to hear. Sounds good so far. I love it. I have chat here on this tablet.
Okay. Now that I have an idea, I think I'm ready to move on to character creation.
Okay,
Is
great.
there
I
steps
just
for
wanna
that?
I just wanna wait until like people are
Okay.
all kind of like
Yeah.
have an idea.
I'm not sure what the next.
The
like-
thing we're gonna move on to next is rolling stats.
Perfect.
So
And then we can.
here is my thought for rolling stats. 4d6 drop the lowest times 6 for your stat array. You can arrange them wherever you want. Obviously, the results so it's like you can get a potential 18, but you can also get a potential 3. So 4d6 drop the lowest, and what I will allow because I am a merciful god is if you don't like your stat array, you can choose to re-roll. But once you choose to re-roll, you cannot go back to the previous stat array.
What a surprise.
Is that
So if you don't like your 8, your 8, your 8, your 8, your 8, and your 11, then you can go to your next one, but you might get a 3, a 3, a 3, a 4, and a 5, and you're stuck.
okay?
No, you just infinitely roll until you like it. That's how the game works, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
I think Elf just wants to see us suffer on like whether we choose to like
Okay, so
roll again
we're
or
rolling
not.
3d4, and we have to take the lowest minus 4.
Not 3d4, 3d6.
Yes.
3d6, no, it's 3d6, drop the
What?
lowest die off the count.
3d4,
I mean-
and then we.
No! 4d6, drop the lowest. You're confusing me.
minus 8.
What?
If you really want to,
I mean,
guess.
if you want -5 strength,
Wait, I'm allowed to take stuff off my stats, but not give more to my stats? I have too much control over this. Make myself
just
suffer.
reduces you all to
Minus
ones.
intelligence to -3.
That
I
would
can
explain
talk,
a few
but I'm
things.
not very well.
Also, I didn't mention
I
A plus
guess
overlay. Yeah, do you like we didn't have any names to give anyone or anything, so it's just TBD&D on both sides. This was made by
It's a
Siobhan, by the way,
nameless
the
stream.
wonderful overlay. Created for me by Siobhan in like half an hour last night. So yeah, it's roll a stat array,
So
6
bad.
sets of,
Yeah.
46 drop the lowest. And if you don't like it, you can re-roll. But if you choose to re-roll, that stat array is gone, and you must take the next one.
So do I roll 4d6s and then choose which stat it's going to?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay.
roll.
So if I
six,
know which
no.
ones I want to be high.
So you roll 6 sets of that like this. Watch.
Yeah.
So that was a really good roll. Damn. So I take the 1 out because it's the lowest die.
Okay.
That's
You've
a-
got
that's a
16.
I rolled a 16.
So if I had that, I would apply it to the one stat I want to be my
Oh, you
highest.
could
Wait-
choose at the end.
Wait until you roll all the die, all of
oh,
them,
You write them
and
all
then
down and then
assign
you
them
allocate them.
as
Okay,
you
this is
wish.
way better.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get randomized stats. Okay.
No.
I can mix
Do you
things
want a
up.
piece
I
of
rolled a
scrap
16,
paper
by the way, a
so you
5, a
can
5, and a
decide
6.
your thing and not have to flip and flip.
But
and
there's
flip.
such a good backside to this character sheet.
I know,
It's
but then you're
blank.
doing the flip, 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 flip.
It's that ASMR sound of paper flipping.
Yes. Crumple, crumple.
For chat.
I wonder if they can hear that. Every time
Ooh,
we
that
flip a
ASMR
page.
dice noise. That's it, chat. Get excited.
Okay.
Real role players do 3d6s in order. Strength, dex, con.
We're not playing second edition. No.
Please
Yeah,
no.
yeah, this isn't second
True
ed.
random.
I choose death.
I quit. I quit right now.
Neutral evil.
What?
Or chaotic evil.
You have to be lawful.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah. If you're a paladin, you
Yeah,
have to be
but
lawful.
but that's what
Oh
rolling
yeah,
all of
chaotic.
those.
That's
Oh,
that's
chaotic
neutral.
evil.
It's neutral evil.
Neutral
Because the
evil?
GM benefits. Because like they can abuse the low stats of the players. If you're that
Okay.
kind of GM, it would take a neutral evil GM to do it.
A
Okay.
chaotic evil GM would be like, hey, no, you rolled like a max roll. You have to redo everything. You botched that. The die was killed.
Yeah, chaotic evil GM would be like, that looks like an 18, but it's actually a 10.
That's terrible.
Real role players do straight D20s.
Oh no.
The chaos plateau on that is far too high.
1, 20, 1,
4.
4.
How am I breathing?
Barely.
All right. Kristen, have you come up with any ideas?
I'm bad at decisions.
Okay, you haven't come up
Hi,
with any-
chat.
Do you,
I'm bad at decisions.
and that's fine. But
What critter should I be?
what thing should Kristen play, chat? She is asking for your input.
And then, should I summon unicorns?
What do you think? What do you think, friends? Also,
I want to do it. I want to do it. That's only second level.
Also, quick note: we don't have any alerts on for this stream. Summon unicorns.
Yeah, level 2.
What?
Unicorn
In the
spirit.
rulebook.
Yeah,
For what, Bard?
With what?
with a druid.
Oh, Druid.
Oh.
Yeah, spirit totem.
Oh,
You
spirit
can
totem,
summon
yeah.
spirit unicorn.
Well, it's like the thing that's like. Is that the thing where it's like you have an aura of like damage?
Well,
or-
you like summon a thing and then it gives everyone stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's not
Yeah.
the same as summoning
That's
a unicorn.
different. I was like, what the fuck?
Well,
I just
okay.
imagine you like charging through battle on a unicorn as a snake person.
Okay,
just this,
so-
like,
So you
really
summon a
visual...
spirit and it gives off an aura.
So we
it
have
would be a spirit.
we have a bard and a paladin so far. I think, or you're looking at druid now.
I'm kind of looking just at things I haven't played in D&D yet.
Cool. So we have a paladin definitely, a cleric / monk maybe, and a bard / some other stuff. People are saying dragonborn cleric, bugbear wizard, Azamar of some kind.
Asimar are cool as
Kobold, because of course they're saying kobold, because
Yes.
my chat
It's
loves
elf
kobolds.
chat.
Circle of spores druid, which is like the fungus druid.
Yeah.
Many options.
Okay.
Bugbear wizard sounds amazing.
Wait, no.
That sounds hard mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I started summoning a motherfucking unicorn. I might just do that.
So you're
Just
gonna be
for the lulz. Just summon fucking spirit unicorns. They get stronger every level.
See. Okay.
Can we turn Siobhan into a half unicorn?
I mean, if I
Only
was a
the-
bugbear wizard, I could tape something to her face and pretend that she's one.
I'm uncomfortable with this.
Someone in chat says human fighter.
I mean, you can't go wrong.
It's true.
Also
Spider-Man,
Celestial Pact Warlock.
Spider-Man.
Celestial
That's cool
Pack?
stuff. Basically
Celestial
like
Pact.
Cthulhu
So they
stuff.
are no,
Or
Celest-
no,
the
my bad. I'm thinking Warlock.
You're, yes, this is Warlock, but the Celestial Pact is to an angel,
Oh, okay, yes.
That's really cool.
so you get healing and stuff.
Yeah. What's the one I'm thinking of?
You're thinking of like the Unseen,
Yeah.
which is like the pact to the old ones.
Because the like Witchblade guys are cool as fuck. too.
Hexblades, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's class.
Hexblade is pretty sweet. It's one of those.
Super
It's one of those
glass
things where it
cannon,
but it turns a caster into
My
a
go-to is just
fighter,
browse
which
the
is
rulebook
kind of cool.
and look
Yeah.
at pictures until something catches
It's
your
more like
eye.
an assassin.
Hexblade is
I
what
just
I was
tend
planning
to
to play
like
in my
to
next
fill
character if
holes. I
my
don't
bard
know what
dies
the
and the
holes
campaign
are.
doesn't work.
I don't think we'll know the whole. Well,
Pretty fun.
we could roll for
Well-
stats and then we'll know what the holes are better.
So they
You know what?
Probably
That's
gonna
fair.
be
So they-
tanky.
It doesn't work that way.
So they also
Okay.
say you should usurp my GM throne, and it's just that's one of their options. I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm
Well,
not usurping
the
any
torches
kind.
and
I don't want
pitchforks.
that much work.
Please
Are you
don't.
joking?
Please don't. I have to prove I'm a good GM still. It's like been 4 years or something since
You'll be
I
fine.
did this. So
Well, you got, it's a lot sooner than the last time I did it, which is never.
Fey Pact Warlock. What about races, guys? I think race is the central.
Well, if you're going druid, then we'll still be buff spells and a little bit of.
I'm
other
gonna
stuff.
take a buffy boy of some sort.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Our
a buffer.
front line is basically Ryan right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to be like either if I'm a monk or if I'm a cleric, I still want to be a frontline like clerik.
Okay.
Like I want to be
That's
a
good.
beefy
Like
cleric.
a mace in hand.
What's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
movement
cleric.
speed on a centaur?
40.
Okay, so it's only slightly higher than.
I'm pretty sure it's
What mine
40.
It's
is.
higher
Yeah,
by
yeah.
10.
I think
Yeah,
it's
which
I
is
think
pretty
I think it's higher than
significant
base.
Base is usually
Yeah, base is 30.
Combat wise, at least in the beginning, friends, we'll be doing it like just descriptively because I have no way to easily set up a bunch of stuff and like,
Yeah.
do a table. So don't worry too much about like insanely specific things because
No
we'll
grid
just like
tactics
do what
yet.
we do.
I'm just gonna hit whatever's in front of me.
Yeah. But if if it keeps going and people like it and whatever, I'll look to getting like some
Okay.
kind of setup going on.
Yeah.
Um,
I kind of want to be something that like does sit on your centaur because I think that is like a fun image.
You can't.
yeah.
So I
What?
count as one size larger when determining my carrying capacity or the way I can push or drag, but I can't actually. But I'm a medium creature, so I can't actually like I can
There is
carry
no-
people, but I can't like carry people and fight kind of thing.
There is
I
no
operate on the same
mechanical
rules.
benefit to sitting on the centaur, and in combat you can't.
Well, yeah, like I'm not.
But
looking
but
for
if
a
you play
mechanical-
but if you
'Cause
play
you
a
could be
small
a dragoon,
if you played a small race, I'd allow it. You
like
know what I
kobold
mean?
dragoon.
like I was just thinking for fun.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
totally,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
totally.
9 foot
Oh yeah,
tall
totally.
halberd.
Like I could carry you easily.
So
because
I
I
kinda
count as a
wanna do
large
that,
creature
that's
for
an
carrying
option.
capacity.
okay.
So-
So what do
Be
you
a
want
buff
as a
boy.
friend?
Freaking many stabs.
Oh.
What does
no.
Siobhan want? As
What
a
are the small
friend?
races?
I mean, people were already mentioning kobold. which I
Halfling,
believe-
gnome, goblin, kobold. What else is small, friends? I'm forgetting things for sure.
Goblins are kick-ass because if you get locked in a cell, you can rip your own tooth out and use it as a shank later.
Okay.
It works.
I feel like that's up to interpretation.
This sounds like it's coming from experience. I'm not sure what to think of this.
Hey man, we
I
got
think
out
I
of
just
that
said the
jail
4
cell.
that I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Halfling, gnome, goblin, kobold.
I think like halfling or kobold.
Kobolds are
Makes
pretty
sense.
cool.
Kind of like
Like-
a kobold.
Yeah.
Fine.
You're gonna make a kobold?
Yeah.
Alright, kobold. I mean, chat will love it. I'll tell you that much. We're gonna have a kobold in the party chat. We'll get a kobold. Kristen's gonna make a kobold.
Yeah.
Grung are small as well, I guess. Yeah, the little frog guys.
Oh, there's frog people.
But I don't have a stat line for them in any book.
Well,
Uh,
they haven't
sad.
been released.
I know that there was a whole campaign that was just all people playing grungs, but I don't know if I have. I don't know
So
if
they
I can
were a
allow
thing.
it. I don't know if I can allow it.
I know they were a thing, but I guess not. They haven't been released yet. so
Yeah,
I don't
grungs aren't playable. We don't,
Oh, okay.
like they don't have a released stat line,
know. Okay.
unfortunately. Or I would be like, do a grung.
Okay.
But big kobold.
Couple.
Maybe, small friend, you try make read. Maybe sometime read.
Okay.
Maybe sometime not read.
What letter is this?
Oh.
Oh, that's very close. It's a C.
That's very close.
Broken O.
DM, make a stat line up for grungs.
All grung party.
Sounds like it would take a long time.
I don't wanna. I know there
Then I
is
wanna
like.
be a kobold.
Okay, so be a kobold. then. Could be a kobold.
I'm saying if I'm a froggy, I can't be a kobold.
It's true. It's true. All right, so kobold it is. Kobolds are
I just look over to chat. It's just filled with kobolds.
so kobolds are the only race, or one of the only. No, orcs as well. The only races that have minuses to stats in 5e. So kobolds have -2 strength. I know that for sure, and like you'll all want to know your racial bonuses and minuses and all that crap when we're rolling stats. But I think we can move on. Well, you need a class.
Ah.
Oh yeah. So
Okay,
we're
so
going.
we'll have. What are you playing?
A buffer of some sort.
Like
buffer
a
of some sort.
UNT buffing character.
You're either going druid or
So like a
bard,
druid or a bard or
Yeah.
a cleric
you
or
heal.
Depends.
a druid can.
A druid can.
A bard can as well.
To a small
I might
degree.
be able to heal.
You'll have some, but
Yeah, like
not a
Leon
lot.
can
Yours
and
is more
stuff.
in like smiting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably focus on smiting as
You're
well.
an anger tank, whereas
Yeah.
the
Anger
cleric
tank.
is like the healy tank.
Yeah.
And we have.
I'll either be a monk or a cleric.
Cleric has healing?
Cleric has a lot of
Yeah.
healing,
Okay.
depending on what domain you pick.
Yeah.
Because all the domains have different like skills. So if you're like life domain, you can do more
So
healing.
it sounds like we
Can I
don't
see
need a
the,
dedicated healer.
Domains, they're in the player handbook, which
Yeah.
is behind what Bird
Yeah,
is doing.
I think there's a good chance that we won't need a
You have
dedicated
good
healer.
healer.
Okay, so you could
I should probably
possibly
be a
play
rogue.
a straight DPS.
Yeah,
and
you could do like a rogue or an archer fighter.
Yeah.
Would be my
Kobold rogue.
recommendations, stuff like that.
I'm
Cool.
thinking right now we have nothing.
You want something kind of dex based because that's where
Yeah.
kobolds are good.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be.
knock
So
people out.
monks, monks, rogues, rogues.
We could be monk
Kobold
friends
monk.
if we're
Kobold
both monks.
No, you can't both be monks.
Oh.
You could throw me and I could just screech.
But can you
Barbarian, kobold barbarian.
Oh my lord.
You have a minus to strength, but it's amazing.
I don't think I want to do that to myself.
That's fair.
I don't want to do that scream.
I really want. Personally, I really want to do it to myself. So if you don't play one, there will be one at some point.
I just
promise.
don't want to spend every other session being like
Yeah, I feel that.
for half.
Kill me. Chad is like wild magic kobold sorcerer.
I do like
Ooh.
sorcerers.
I guess we don't have any hard spell.
That is true, we don't
There are
have
no-
any hard spell
No
casters.
arcane unless he's a bard. Yeah.
Ooh, so we're lacking arcane, but we're also lacking sneak.
You need to pick a class.
Mhm.
And, like we've got a paladin and a cleric or a monk.
Yeah.
Locked
Once
in.
you pick, we know
Okay.
we know what healing we need and what DPS we need and like that kind of stuff.
Barbarian. I'm the best healer.
Are you actually going barbarian?
Slap
I
some
just
mud
kill
on it.
whoever is close to death because they're
I mean
weak.
that's definitely a buff, certainly murdering. Yeah. Okay.
Put my armor
I
on
thought-
when I sleep.
I said you just didn't want.
I'm excited to roll stats. It's gonna be fun.
Pick and choose.
Be a bugbear bard.
Bugbear bard.
What? So now you're a bugbear?
I don't know. I saw the like big boy in this, and I'm like, I could be a bugbear.
He
bard.
is a big boy.
Yeah. There's the big dude with the club. on the
Bug.
bard
Okay.
page.
This is sounding more and more like the tiefling has gathered a weirded party of adventurers.
What do
Thing
bugbears
to me.
even get?
They get plus strength.
Range.
And range. Yeah, they
Their
get long
arms are
reaches.
long.
Yeah.
They
Nice.
hitch like square and a half away or
Yeah.
something like
It's
that.
10. It's a 10
ridiculous.
foot rather than a 5 foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have an array of instruments and play them at range as I see fit.
Well, you pick up like a halberd or
Okay,
something.
okay,
Also
wait, I
ranged,
could,
you're hitting
um,
people at like 20 feet away.
I could be a cleric of
It's
the.
stupid.
I could be a cleric of the light domain, so that gives me fireball.
Ooh.
Yeah, it does give you fireball. Yeah.
I'm resistant to
Fifth-
fire.
fifth level.
Yeah.
Bugbear with College of Swords.
College of Swords bard.
My highest stat is gonna be intelligence. I went to college. I'm a
Oh!
civilized bugbear.
So
My
there's-
centaur is going to love you so much.
So there's-
Okay, that's it. So yeah, we're doing a
Why
bard.
would
fight.
you-
Synergy is too
You're
good.
a bard.
Okay, it has
why,
to happen.
Why would your highest stat be intelligence? Why wouldn't it be charisma?
Because I've got to establish dominance.
Okay.
With intelligence?
I don't know. Man.
Well, we'll see what you think when you roll the stats, man. Like, yo, I don't care what you say now. We'll find out.
Wow.
When you're
Okay.
when you're staring a bunch of sevens in the face, we'll see where you want to put the 116.
16 in intelligence, 3 in charisma.
Oh,
I play the
no.
role. I am a bugbear bard.
Okay.
No, actually,
Don't
this
you have
is,
a minus
oh, this
to
is going to be
charisma?
taken back very quickly.
All right, so Bugbear Bard.
Yeah.
All right,
Fuck it.
we're
Do
doing it. Okay.
Tiefling Paladin.
Bugbear Bard, Tiefling Paladin, Kobold.
What do you think, guys? Should I go magic or should I go sneak?
You have a Bard now, so.
I think sneak.
Sneak?
Yeah, I think we need a sneaky.
Yeah.
I think we need a sneak.
Okay.
I agree
Yeah.
on Sneak.
Because we've got a massive bugbear. I've got like 4 legs.
Harold.
And you're probably gonna wear a lot of armor.
I'm gonna be not quiet.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So some kind of sneaky kobold.
Yeah.
Rogue or something else?
I mean, might as well just go rogue.
All right, rogue it is.
Classic.
Kobold
The
rogue.
classic sneak?
Classic kobold rogue. And centaur.
I'm feeling cleric more, so let's just go cleric.
Centaur cleric
Yeah.
it is.
All right.
So
We have decided.
wonderful. Now we can move on to the exciting world of ruining your lives by rolling
Woo!
stats for these characters.
I'm gonna roll a 15 minimum.
Ryan,
all
would
of
you
mine.
like to do the honors?
Oh, no, I don't.
Start
I
the
don't know.
roll.
Do it. Roll them.
Wait. For this one, do we want like the camera on the dice? 'Cause
No,
we can
no.
take
Well,
cameras?
it's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my first stat. Yeah,
Okay, so one of the twos is out.
So that is
So
an
that's
11.
No, it isn't. It's Oh, it is. It is an 11. Yeah, 11.
Okay.
I thought it was a 13 there for a second, but it's 11.
Take the 13.
I mean, you can make it a 13.
I'll take a 13.
I'm not gonna. It's not a 13.
Okay,
All right, that's one.
try again.
You got to do this 6 times.
Ooh.
That's better.
So that is
that's pretty good.
8 plus 6 is 14.
That's more than a 4. No, you're right. Wait, my math is bad.
It's
No, you're
7 plus 6, which is...
No.
No, it's 8 plus 6.
3 plus
It's 8,
5
it's 8
is
plus 6.
8.
It's a 14. You're
14.
right. You're right. You're
8
right.
plus
You're right.
16.
I keep trying to want to give you higher numbers. That's all. I'm just
Surprise,
trying to help you out. It's a 14.
I-
Tricked you into watching math stream.
Surprise.
It's an educational stream now.
Oh.
Hey!
Ryan!
I got a
That's pretty
15.
good.
Yeah.
Ryan!
Yeah. All above 10 so
Yes,
far.
nothing under 10. Let's
All
keep
right,
it
all
going.
right.
It's good.
He's gonna be the glue that keeps this bug train together.
This bug train.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
average.
12.
Well, better than average.
I'm a bugbear. I'm part bear, part bug. Just
Oh, no! That's a 5.
That's a 5.
There we go.
Okay, last roll.
So begins
It's
the
gonna
curse.
It's gonna be a 3 this time. Nope,
No.
it was really good. Another
14.
14.
Another
All
14.
right.
There you go.
Remember,
That's pretty good.
remember that your racial bonuses and stuff will adjust like various things.
Yes,
so
I
tiefling,
have
what
2 adding ones that I need
Yeah.
to look at.
What are the tiefling
Charisma
bonuses?
is their bonus. They're
Okay.
plus.
I get a +2 in charisma and a +1 in something
It's
else.
something else. I think it's Dex.
I don't think it was Dex.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, somebody else take up the dice.
All right,
Start rolling, guys.
All right.
Come on. Centaur stats.
Centaur stats.
Go clip clop.
Ooh,
14.
I should write these down.
You should.
You have paper?
Okay, first for Siobhan is a 14.
Better not have cursed them, elf.
What, by wiggling
I
them?
stole
Yeah.
all the luck. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have let me go first.
You got a 5. What the fuck are you talking about?
Intelligence by 1, charisma by 2.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
All right. All
Okay,
right.
14 and 9. 5 in Dex, maybe he's overweight. Wears a little plate armor.
Oh god.
That's a
14.
Skills I need. How do I build a...
14.
Another 14.
Not Dex? Okay. I'm
Well,
gonna put all
okay,
of it in
Dex helps.
Ryan didn't say what kind of luck he stole. It's a 13.
I think you need 8.
So 14,
I
9,
have a lot of int.
14, 13.
I have a +1 in int.
So
And
far.
plus- plus
Remember,
two
you can
charisma.
re-roll if you
I
want
think
to.
I need either of those. Oh,
I'm
that's good.
Oh, hello, hello.
15.
15.
Nice.
Maybe you bless the dice. I suppose there's still room for terrible failure.
Yeah, you got one more space for the 3. You have to roll 4 once to get a 3, though.
Saving throws and wisdom.
That's pretty
and
good.
14
charisma.
again.
Okay.
You've got a pretty solid, like, across the board, fairly
Used to be
good
for paladins,
stat.
for special
No,
stuff.
they can't
Yeah.
see it. Oh, then that they can.
So,
Was
Yeah.
charisma, but-
14, 9, 14,
so I should have a bunch of strength.
13, 15,
So
14. Those are great stats for a monk.
Yeah, but I've
But
locked
you've
into
already
cleric.
said cleric,
Sure.
yeah.
I've locked into cleric.
Oh boy.
Brody.
Oh, a bunch of constitution.
Bugbear bard.
Yeah, because, well, yeah, you're...
Holy shit! That's a 16 out the gate!
Bugbear bard.
5, 5, 5, 6.
That's a
Wow.
16 out the gate for the bugbear bard!
So that's
Never
that's the
underestimate
strength.
Oswald.
Oswald, is
bugbear
his name going to
bard.
be Oswald?
Yeah, he's gonna be Oswald.
Oh
the
my
bugbear
god,
bard.
Oswald.
Just barely.
No, Oswald, no!
Okay, that's still a 10.
Still a 10.
Still a 10.
It looked way lower because I didn't see the 6.
Yeah, I was like, oh no.
Holy crap, what the fuck? That's a 17!
Hello, my name is Oswald.
Okay.
I went to college.
That's the intelligence stat.
Dude.
Okay, 8.
8.
Okay.
8 is solid.
Okay.
Kept you good at everything.
Damn, son, what a god, says chat.
Okay, let's see if saying stupid shit holds true for me to roll good. Oswald.
I mean,
yeah.
13?
Good enough. I'll take it.
13, yeah.
Okay, maybe I just chant Bugbear Bard. Bugbear Bard. What, 11?
11? Yeah.
It's not a
wait.
negative,
1,
so
2,
we're
3,
good.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you're sorted.
2.
6 is the number.
Perfect. Okay, so drop the 8.
Kristen?
No, you
Oh
keep the
wait,
8.
yes.
So
No,
these,
my bad.
unless you choose to mulligan those stats.
No, I
entirely.
love this.
Yeah, Mulligan the highest roll so far. Definitely. Ryan with the 5 was a standout.
I'm feeling less good about mine after seeing all this.
Oh.
That's a
10.
10. Not bad. So one of my friends, Blue Jay, she rolled an 8 5 times.
Oh.
And then a 16. That was the stats.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh.
Ooh!
Ooh.
15.
Hey, that's pretty good.
15 for the kobold.
I'm gonna be good little kobold. Do kobold things.
13.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is! It's a 5!
Do really good kobold things.
There's the 5.
I love my life.
Intelligence 5. That's,
that's
a
a
6
6.
over there, so that's a 12.
And one more.
Come on, big money, big money, big money.
10?
10.
It's money.
Remember that you can discard your stat array and roll a new one if you're feeling like a gamble.
Yeah, see, joke's on you. I stole all the money.
The Bugbear
Yeah.
Bard. It was the most
Bugbear.
ridiculous concept.
I feel like it won't get worse.
You gonna reroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Kristen
all right.
is elected to reroll.
And even if it does, I'm a kobold, so.
Go! I believe. I've made mistakes.
11?
That's 11.
Oh, wait, no. Okay. It's not that bad. It looked like all ones from over here. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Hey!
there it is.
16?
16.
Nice roll.
There we go.
Sweet deal.
14.
14.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's
I think it's already better.
It's
yeah,
already,
yeah,
it's
Oh,
already
yeah.
better.
Oh, yeah.
much better.
Oh.
11?
11. Yeah.
That's a 6?
It's not a 5.
Oh, sorry, it's a 7.
It's a 7.
It's a 7.
It's better than a 5.
Which is,
Yeah.
like, measurably better than
Yeah.
a 5.
Oh.
Oh.
14.
Success.
Did it.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Any brave souls need a reroll?
No,
I am
I like.
quite
I like.
happy with
I
my
like,
Quite happy?
I
Okay.
like
My
I like
life.
I have a
stats.
5 in
I need
Dex,
the
so
book,
I'm
though,
good.
before I do something stupid like put
Did
my
you say
highest
you have a
stat
5 in
intelligence.
Dex?
Yes.
Bruh.
I don't need Dex.
I guess
But
you're gonna
that's
wear
how you
like
make-
full plate, right?
Yeah.
So.
He's our floor tank.
But reflex saving throws are the things that murder you dead. It's like save or die
Oh,
reflex.
should I have a 6 in intelligence or a 5 in Dex?
Hey, listen, it's up to you.
I don't.
You
Stuff
play
that
your way,
pokes
my
on your
guy.
brain is gonna kill you too, so both are kind of.
Yeah, they're both kind of
Yeah.
I
important.
don't know. I am a fighter,
Oh
so.
god, 16. No,
CB players.
it's 5 decks exactly. Well, 5 decks is fine because if your fighting style is like all strength stuff.
Well, I'm
makes-
hoping to. I
it
have
makes
like
sense.
14 strength. I should.
It makes sense. What I
Yeah.
will say is that surprising you in the middle of the night without your blade armor on is gonna be a fun time.
That takes a long time to put on.
Yeah, okay. I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll write down my flaws. You know,
It's okay,
slow AF.
Oswald, keep you warm at night.
Yeah, I don't think the bugbear's gonna wear much armor.
That's
Gank-
where you're
you
wrong.
can gank me
kiddo.
in the night.
Does-
Full
He's still
armored
at full
bugbear.
power.
I'm actually not sure because I don't think I've ever had anyone take negative dex before, but does negative dex actually affect your AC negatively?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think it might.
I'm not sure in
I think
5e.
it
I don't
should.
know.
Yeah, it makes
Sounds
sense
like,
to.
oh, so maybe you don't. Maybe you do want it in.
Yes, unless heavy armor. Not in heavy armor is what chat says.
Okay.
So
Ah.
you need that heavy armor.
Heavy armor.
So
Done.
if
So without
if
your
you're
heavy
caught
armor,
naked-
it's going to be like a 6 to hit you.
Compared to like a 12?
Like a 10 base?
Okay.
It also negatively affects your initiative.
But I mean, who cares?
They can hit me all they want. I'll just hit them back harder.
Okay, all right.
I got this.
I'm liking this. I'm liking this idea certainly.
Okay.
So things that you need for your characters now that you have stats is to check what skills they get access to, and like assign your class skills, basically, which you can do through the player handbook. If you go to your classes page.
Do we have to assign abilities first, though?
Yeah, you want to assign your stats.
Okay. Yeah, I need
You know,
to...
in the places you want them,
I
and
need
make
to-
sure that you have the racial bonuses for your.
As far
Yeah.
as saving throws go, I just put like a check mark on the ones I have.
So,
What
hang on.
is-
I'm used to doing this from the player side. May I? I believe it just straight up, like, yeah, whatever your class saving throws are, then you get a check mark,
Okay.
which means that you get, I think, advantage on those saving throws.
Okay.
But it basically just translates from your modifiers for your stats is your saving, like, straight across. I think.
Oh yeah, what are the modifiers? Is it 10 base plus
So it's 10
1
base.
every 2?
It's 10 base plus 1 every 2, minus 1
Okay.
every 2 the other way.
Oh.
So
God.
9 is -1, 8 is -1, 7 is -2.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh
I got a
boy,
lot
it's
of
been a
plus
long
twos.
time since I have had any character sheets filled out that weren't on Roll20. So, shout out to pen and paper. And by shout out, I mean it didn't calculate things automatically for me, so I don't know how I feel.
You mean thank you, Siobhan, for printing them?
Yeah, thank you, Siobhan, for printing the character sheets. I did not think about that until last night.
-3 modifier on Dex.
Yeah! Acrobatics checks!
All right. let's just athletics everything.
He's gonna be like the clumsiest motherfucker in the world.
Oh.
Hmm?
That's when I pick you up. Because it might be, like, actually better if I pick you up and make a check with the penalty than you making the check by yourself.
Bugbear want to
The
ride the
penalty's
small
probably only
horse.
like what, -1 compared to -3.
Yeah, because I might get a dex bonus, depending on where I put my stuff.
We'll just have the kobold rogue take all of my dex saves for me.
So,
Substitute in the kobold.
Look out, sir.
do I
What?
want to max my wisdom?
Wisdom is your spellcasting stat. As
Yeah.
a
Even
just
even
decided
with
this is a street smarts level
even no
bugbear.
matter what your
He's
domain
got a
spells
heart
are,
of
right?
gold,
Even
so
if
he's
you have-
got
okay.
17 charisma.
So
Wisdom is your casting stat, and then con is your health, and strength is
He's just
your
a nice guy named Oswald.
your strength.
your attack.
I'm this guy.
but that's a nice
A bugbear. I go to college named Oswald.
Oh god,
Okay.
what have I gotten into?
Yeah.
You asked for this.
Yeah, I kinda did.
I'm gonna be a tumbly little kobold.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're gonna have to tell me how to figure those out. I have no idea.
Oh,
Once
It's
you're
on the
finished,
player
though.
handbook page for
Yeah.
the class.
which we only have 2 of. So.
Yeah, so, we got
Whoa.
dictates.
I'm
Basically, I
good for
find
now.
my class and then it'll tell me.
so I need to put my 9 in either int or charisma.
So, I suggest that we take a short break.
Oh.
While we collate these things, grab a drink and like do all that stuff.
Mm.
You know, be a proper D&D show. Take a break on the hour. You know, all that shit.
Ah.
So we'll be back in just a few moments with some more of this stuff. I'll see you in like five-ish minutes. I'll play some music, and when it's done, we'll come back.